All right. When we talk about politics, the first thing that you need to understand is that politics is derived from the word policy or police. For instance, you would say Acropolis or Persepolis, which means city. And policy is how you would govern a city or how it is governed. So that's the whole idea of politics, how to govern. And then at university, you would study political sciences. And the person who is a master of politics and works in politics, he is known as a politician. Now, today we want to look at political ideologies. When you talk about political ideologies, they are subcategorized into different forms. For instance, political ideology can be A, aristocracy, B, theocracy, C, monarchy, D, democracy, E, bureaucracy, and F, meritocracy. Now, when we talk about, for instance, aristocracy, what you need to understand is that aristocracy comes from the word aristo or aristocrat, stars, lords, kings, royal families. So aristocracy is a form of government where the government is controlled by the royal family. However, theocracy, the second one, B, which is theocracy, theocracy is derived from the word theo. Theo comes from theo or deo or div or demon. And from another sense, from a Greek sense, it would be theo or zeo or zeus, which means God. In French, you would say Dieu, mon Dieu means my God. Or in Spanish, you would say adios, means go with God. So when you say Dieu or Theo, it means God. For instance, atheist is a person who doesn't believe in God. Or polytheist is a person who believes in many gods. Or monotheist is a person who believes only in one God, who believes in only one God. So theocracy is not the ruling of God, but rather the ruling of clergymen, uh, people of religious faith, whether they're imams, which are Islamic clergymen, or priests, which are Christian clergymen, or rabbis, which are Jewish clergymen, or even, as a matter of fact, monks, who are Buddhist or Hindu clergymen. So any form of clergyman controlling the government, that government would be identified as a theocratic government or a theocracy. However, when you say monocracy, we are dealing with mono. Mono means one, like carbon monoxide, or monopoly, which means one. So monocracy is a government that is controlled by one. For example, by one dictator or one ruler, like one fascist leader, like a dictator. So monocracy is the ruling of one dictator. Now, when you say democracy, this is the thing that most people are interested in. Demo comes from the word demon or creatures or people, like demonstration. Or you would say, I want to buy the demo of this game. So, demo means people. Therefore, democracy or a democratic system is a system that is ruled by the majority of the people. However, bureaucracy is the ruling of the system. And there's a distinction between democracy and bureaucracy. In a bureaucracy, not necessarily people have that ability to make changes. For instance, in many countries in East Asia, now we have a bureaucracy rather than a democracy. Whereas in fact, the intention was to have a meritocracy. Meritocracy is the ruling of the merit, of the elite, of the bourgeois, or of the Bolsheviks, of the top people, of the top notch, of the most intellectuals in a country. They would be the ones ruling the country. So let's review. Political ideologies can either be A, aristocracy, B, theocracy, C, monocracy, D, democracy, or E, bureaucracy, or F, meritocracy.